The time has finally come for us to get back into a spooky night adventure. Spooky night! It's finally spooky night, and we are gonna check out Donkey Ollie episode 9.
Look at his dead eyes.
I wholeheartedly intend every single year to not wait an entire year before I jump right back into the important story of Donkey Ollie and what's going on with him. But every year, Halloween comes along, and I realize I must do it. It's a tradition. 8 episodes in, we're taking so long to get through the story. Am I really gonna be 82 years old when we finish this Donkey Ollie series? Yeah, that's the way it's gonna happen. I'm fully invested in it now. For those of you who don't know, you can go back and watch my other Donkey Ollie episodes. The funny thing about this series is you can watch everything on YouTube, but if you want to order it, you can only order it in bulk off their website. So I have all of these DVDs. I don't remember why I did this. I guess because I could. I say we just start the episode, we get into it, we see what's happening, we see where everybody is. One thing I do remember is that Rupert has been shot, Donkey Ollie's in jail. They teased the chariot race in the last 2 episodes. I believe that this time we're gonna get in the chariot race, and nobody really established that the chariot race would free their friends. They just assumed if I win the chariot race, I will free my friends from jail. I don't know how any of that works. We're gonna find out today. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be great. I cannot wait for this chariot race, and let's just do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just freaking get to it, baby.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Donkey Ollie. As we begin with an ultra-wide shot of Donkey Ollie, aka the Earth. I don't know how I'm even gonna make new jokes about the show. I'm sure I repeat the same things every year.
Hi, kids. I know I'm supposed to say something thoughtful here,
But I never have, so why start now?
I would never get into one of those chariots. They're just dangerous. Right, Mr. Narrator?
That's right, Ollie.
Is Mr. Narrator forcing Donkey Ollie to do a PSA about chariots? This must be what Boat Angel is. They're part of the boat lobby. Hey kids, don't use chariots, only use boats. It's the only safe way to travel across the water. Just ask Pharaoh's army. Yeah, they learned the hard way. But Jehu's a fast learner. Just look how fast he learned to do extreme chariot racing. Whatever blows your skirt up. Clearly.
Which brings us to our next story, called Don't Be Fooled Again.
I pity the fool who chariot races. Why do I get the feeling Donkey Ollie and his friends will be fooled again, despite what this title is clearly telling them? Alright, so we begin the episode with Barthad still being far too casual about the sexual relationship between Jehu and the horses.
Your horses are going to give their all for you. Remember, there are no rules of courtesy, and there is no second place.
Come on, Barthad. Really? Do we have to be so graphic?
Here, these are the Pharaoh's colors.
Just don't wear him into the wrong gas station, alright? The Bloods and the Crips are after Pharaoh.
We won the last great race, and have the privilege of being the host team.
That's when we learn an exciting secret about our friend Barthad.
What happened to the driver from the last time?
Yeah.
I was the driver.
What?
This estate, my wife, my children, my freedom. That was my reward. A man only has to win but once to know he is the best.
What would this be called? A chariotocracy? The only way anybody can succeed in this world is to become number 1 in a chariot race? And there is no number 2? Except for the number 2 that's on the side of this guy's cheeks.
I was the best, and now I pass the reins on to you.
How could I ever repay this kindness?
Win for the freedom of your friends. I did it for myself, but you do it for the love of others.
But I thought he did it for his family. Is it his family others? Or does he not love them?
You've got to do it, Jehu.
Do it, Jehu. Do it. I mean, I know I'm the prince and I could probably just free everybody if I wanted, but do it for the entertainment of my people.
We're all counting on you.
Yeah, we are!
Rupert's back. And he's okay. Wow, I guess that mud pack really did the trick.
But I heal really fast.
Oh.
My wings are as good as new.
Wow, that's a new power that we just learned about Rupert. Super healing powers. Oh, you.
My father is furious that a Hebrew is riding one of our chariots.
I find my family's anti-Semitism hilarious.
Since Barshad won the last race, he automatically gets to pick a successor.
Oh, wow. Thanks for teaching us that. I think half the dialogue in this is them trying to explain their incoherent plot.
My father's picked Lucius.
Our old friend Lucius?
I don't care how you feel.
He's gonna be good at chariot racing because of the whip. He can lash those horses into shape.
An evil slave trader.
Much, much worse than the good slave traders, of course.
To ride his team of black stallions purchased from the Emperor Lu in Mongolia. They are said to be the quickest horses alive.
Quick they may be, but who knows how they'll manage under the care of brutes such as Lucius? Who is this young maiden with you?
If you look closely at the shot, you actually see the very moment JQ hits puberty. Right there.
Lucius, who is this young maiden with you?
Wow, that's crazy. Oh, who's this young maiden? Hello.
This is Alondra, my cousin.
Wow, now that is quite the twist in the story because we didn't know who she was. We thought it was his sister or his girlfriend or both. Now we learned that it's his cousin and maybe his girlfriend.
She is the one who nursed your Rupert back to health.
We are all counting on you. No one wants to see Lucius win. His barbaric ways are known far and wide. He is excelled by no other in cruelty.
Young Jehu is in as fine a shape as I was when I won the wreath.
That's right, Jehu. This is what you have to look forward to.
I'm a potato man with poop on my face.
Just maybe your Jesus Christ will help you as well, my friend.
Then we cut over to Lucius, who, as predicted, is amazing at lashing those horses. So much so that they've turned purple. Look at them, they're bruised all over. Now that's a horse of a different color. That's stupid. Stupid joke. Stealing a joke from the Wizard of Oz? It's like a 100-year-old joke, you idiot. Whip it. Whip it good. Okay, all right. There's some sort of fetish for lashing in this production. Well, that night, Ollie decides to go talk to the black stallions, which are actually purple, so why are they calling them black?
My brothers and I are a perfect team.
None of the other riders ever had to whip us, and all he does is hit.
Well, you got a real louse for a rider. He kidnapped my friends Rhea and Jonathan, and now the only way their uncle can get them back is to win the race.
None of us like Lucius. It's quite hard being a racehorse.
It's hard being a racehorse.
Running around the track, especially with some monkey whipping at your back. I've had quite enough of this nonsense. I'd like to show him a thing or two. Maybe if I dumped him on his bum, or a swift kick with my shoe.
I didn't realize this was being said in verse at first, because they're the worst, and also because this horse sounds like Richard Nixon. I would love to hear Richard Nixon in a rap battle, but you just don't expect it, you know?
Please don't beat your horse, man. Put that whip away. Save it for your own back when you make a big mistake. Please don't beat your racehorse if you're hoping for a win. We can be quite stubborn when you do us in.
Now that is some freestyling. But can the last one do even better? Let's go!
Our muscles are honed to perfection, each step in perfect pace. Our heads don't move from side to side, they're straight ahead for the race.
Yeah, freestyle battle, horse freestyle.
If some animal does abuse us, he'll get his just desserts. He'll wind up on his behind with his mouth washed out in dirt.
All right, as amazing as that freestyle battle truly was, we've waited long enough. Get ready for the chariot! And things get very Phantom Menace very quickly. But upon arriving at the chariot race, Jehu is immediately distracted by Alondra's kadunkadunk.
Alondra, can you help me with the sash? It doesn't feel tight enough.
Before realizing she's actually an AI poorly designed to mimic human emotion.
What's it like in Jerusalem, Jehu?
It's the most magnificent city in the whole world.
Okay, Jehu, don't be a creep.
What she really wants to know is if you'll take her back with you.
Oh, hello.
If I win, yes, she can return with me and you, Prince.
She'll get her turn with me and you? That's disgusting. And his cousin. What are you doing, Jehu? What is this show? What's going on here?
Well, young Ramses, would you check the horse's reins?
I did. They're perfect for a tight ride.
The turn for the big race had arrived. The drivers and the horses lined up, awaiting the signal.
Now it's time for the main event.
To the winner today will go any wish he desires, up to half my kingdom. Let the race begin!
Well, that's weird. That was confusing.
Wait, let the what begin? Oh, crap.
And when he says let the race begin, what he really means is let the racism begin. Well, Lucius has his eye out for this prancing pony. These are the best in the world. But don't worry, he's all right. He just lands in the arms of Mr. Potato Head holding a Gadsden flag. Now this is chariot racing. I remember reading somewhere that this was originally like an audio drama. Let's all just turn off the video for a second and imagine what that must have been like. Go, JQ, go! This is the kind of action I've been hoping for. Oh, come on, you gotta beat that Lucius. You gotta beat him. Beat him. Flash him.
Destroy Lucius.
I feel like he'd be disqualified at this point. They didn't really establish the rules here, did they? But that's when Lucius sees the broken wheel in the middle of the track, and he hits it. Oh, and then... Ugh. What? Did it go up his butt? It's gone. Dude, he's dead. Ah, good to see some representation in this one. And they all come to the finish line.
Congratulations. You've won.
How could I have won? The black team was first.
The what team?
Only the horses were first. In order for a team to win, the rider has to cross the finish line.
Holy crap, more rules. We get it. He wins on a technicality. Great. Time to go see the Pharaoh and get his reward. His eternal reward.
You ran a good race. My son tells me.
We've had like 10 minutes of this episode and there's been no songs. That's a real relief.
Speak now, for the reward is up to half my kingdom. What would you wish? 50 camels laden with gold and silver?
I'll take half your kingdom, please.
Perhaps several of my maidens for a wife. What is it that you wish, Hebrew?
Just take half the kingdom.
I seek no earthly treasure, great Pharaoh. I have come to ask for the release of the Hebrew children and my donkey Ollie.
Get half the kingdom and then like buy your friends out. Say, I'll give you a quarter of my kingdom if you give me your friends. And then you've got a quarter of a kingdom. Then you can make your own kingdom. You know how much women have to go through to get half somebody's kingdom?
Surely you jest. When you can have up to half my kingdom, you ask for the children?
No, he's right though.
What good are riches when they are purchased at the cost of human suffering?
Yeah, well, aren't all riches purchased at the cost of human suffering? Am I right, my Marxist friends?
Viva la revolution! What gold can stop a mother's tears?
Someone felt real proud of themselves for that line.
Wise Pharaoh, do not harden your heart to the true message of God.
Obviously, the true message of God is laid out very clearly right here in the Donkey Ollie series.
Do I have my wish, great king?
Yes. For one so young, you have spoken wisdom. Perhaps I have judged your people wrongly.
Maybe the Jews are all right. Maybe my friend Kanye misjudged you people.
Not only shall I return your donkey and your children, but I will give them each a bag of gold to remember their time in Egypt.
We don't want to remember this time, thank you.
And in hopes that your God, the Lord of all lords, will not look harshly on his servant the Pharaoh. Take my niece Alondra to be your wife, that there may be unity between your people and my people.
Well, okay, sure.
You're free. Your people are free.
But my niece is not.
One by one, the children are gathered together. Ollie drops over to visit the black team and thanks them for giving Lucius his just desserts.
Yo, 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 black team! Oh boy, I'm Donkey Ollie, aren't I? Thanks for giving up your just desserts.
Then we finally get a song. And our friends Prince of Egypt their way right out of there. Nice.
Free at last! Free at last! Thank God Almighty and whatever
other religion we're engaging in here, these people, these children especially, are free.
From the mountain, thank God we're alive. We've been delivered from bondage,
but not free from the horrific existence of living in these horrible character designs. Spooky! Thus ends this saga of Donkey Ollie.
That was a great adventure.
And that was a great ending. Finally! We finally get an ending that feels satisfactory. I don't know about you guys, but I am as satisfied as those horses were when JQ was pleasuring them. I've never been more satisfied in my life. What a great ending. I feel like this is the first time in this series that we've actually gotten like a true ending. Ah, boy, it's been so long. I'm actually ready for Farmer John's Corner. I don't feel like that was too short. I felt like that was just right.
And I have another story.
Wait, another story? In this episode?
Just as good.
No.
But to tell it right, I'll need a little